Hello friends, Heidi here from Rain Country Homestead. God is good all the time. Today I'm going to show you how to make your own really inexpensive and very effective fire starters. Now these fire starters can be used for taking camping, keeping in an emergency pack like in your car, for starting fires for that. I keep them around the house for whatever. I found they really work great in the rocket stove to get a fire going in there, and they burn for a pretty long time. Now you can buy fire starters that are similar to this that look a little nicer, but you're going to pay a lot more for them. So I'm going to show you how I do this. You want to lay out some newspaper, especially if you're messy like me, and you take clumps of your dryer lint and you put it in the egg carton, like so. I pack it down there pretty tight. So this will use up a lot of dryer lint. Now some people will make fire starters that they'll keep in their go bags and whatever out of cotton balls and Vaseline. But see, then they're buying that stuff. What I'm doing, the only thing I buy in here are candles that I pick up at garage sales. Like I've already taken a couple candles out of here. I got this for 50 cents. And broken candles from around the house, or those little wax pieces that are left at, that you can't really do much with, after burning a candle. And I take all that and I put them in this little broken pan I've got heating up over here on my hot plate. And it's kind of an ugly color because it's got like some various colors of candles in there that I've tossed in there, or just those junky candles that you have and you start to burn them, and then the wick burns clear down and then gets buried in the wax and you never can light it again. Those candles, I hate those things. So I make use of them by melting them down and using them in this purpose. So you just want to keep shoving your filling these things until they're full. Make sure it's nice and tight. The tighter the better, because you're going to get a longer burn time on this. And then you're going to pour your melted wax right over the top of this. I'm going to see if I can use all of this lint here. Get that used up. You can hear my dryers running right now, possibly hear it, which just frustrates the heck out of me because I hate running the dryer. It makes me mad because it uses so much electricity. But boy, this summer has been crazy, and it's raining today. So I definitely can't hang them outside, and it's definitely too chilly in the house to get the heavy work pants, the Carhartts and stuff. Those will take 3 days to dry, and by then they'll probably be stinky. Anyway, so this pan, it'd be better to get one that has a spout. It wouldn't be as messy. But this is just a pan that has a broken handle on it that I don't use for anything else. So I just always have wax in here that I'm melting down for doing stuff like this, or making my own candles. Anyway, you just keep pouring that in there. Sometimes I'll pour some in there and then I kind of let it sit. As you can see, I'm slopping it everywhere. A lot of times I'll let that sit and absorb, and then I'll come back and pour some more in there until it's clear up to the top. Once this is fully cooled, what you'll do is you're going to either cut it or break it up with your hands. Usually it's pretty easy once it's set and it's nice and cool to just kind of break this apart. And so that's what it looks like. It's kind of ugly. It's not very pretty. And leaving these little corners on here, I found is I used to always tear them off. But it's actually best to leave them on because it gives you something easy to light on the edge. And then this will take right off, and it will actually burn for a pretty long time just by itself, but it definitely gives you plenty of time to get a little kindling on there and get that fire really going. So and it fit just perfect inside the rocket stove. We tried it out this morning when I was cooking breakfast on it. So there you have it. A very cheap way to make your own fire starters. It's easy to do, and I take several of these and I'll throw them in a Ziploc bag and put them in. I have some of these in each vehicle for emergency purposes. And then I keep the big basket in the house for lighting our fires during the cold months. So there you have it. There's my quick how-to. I got to figure out which list I'm going to put this under. But that's my how-to for today, or my quick tip for today, whichever this goes under. I wonder if I can add it to both. We'll see. And anyway, I hope you have fun trying this out. I find it kind of fun, and I actually sort of like burning these things, I suppose just because I made them myself and saved a little money in the process. But anyway, there you go. Hope you enjoyed the video and that you'll like and subscribe. And thanks for watching. God bless.